Hello, coming to you from my very empty house. Look at this. I have no furniture. I have no bookshelves. I have absolutely nothing. Look at this. Yet. Don't get me wrong. It's coming. It's coming. Anyways, I just wanted to come in here and speak to you about something that I figured I should, talk to you about. All right, so this video is about living on purpose. And I guess what does that mean, right? I'm just realizing, or I've realized a while ago, that nothing is permanent. Absolutely nothing is permanent. You can get to choose and live the life that you want. Because why not? Who said that anything is permanent, right? So if there is anything that you want to change about your life, whether it's the place you live in, or the city you live in, or the job that you have, or the relationship that you are in, or the people that you surround yourself in, if they are not doing what they're supposed to do, so to speak, or they're not nurturing you to grow, to be more, to do more, then you're more than welcome to change that, right? When I say you can change your life and live the life that you want, it's very vague. So you have to decide what is it that you want to change. For me, having to move from Iowa to Texas was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Well, maybe one of the 5 things that I've ever had to do, the hardest things, right? Because moving from one state to the next, if I was alone, I think it would have been easier. Not easier. Because there's a lot of decisions that you have to make. Because going from A to B or A to D, whatever that may be, there are decisions that you have to make. There are, you have to make mental decisions. You have to, the people you surround yourself, are they naysayers? Are they haters? Are they, are they negative energy? Do they bring negative energy? Or do they support you? Or do they help you? Do they want the best for you? What you have around you matters. So there was a lot of internal things I needed to figure out, because at the end of the day, it's the life that I'm choosing. At the end of the day, the decision will follow me. The consequences on me, not somebody else. And, some people will give you advice. Some people will tell you, don't do it. Yes, do it. But if you do it, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. And you're like, yes, I've thought about all the things that could go wrong and all the things that could go right. But at the end of the day, is this something that you want to do? So I am fortunate enough to have moved from Iowa to Texas. I'm not saying you're not, but it's something that I feel like I did something. So it's propelling me to do more in my life. I don't want to hold myself back. I just want to keep moving, keep doing, because at the end of the day, the life that I want to live is, I want to be more. I want to do more. So if there is something you're wanting to change, let's just say, for example, you want to change your job. Okay, what is it that you want? Like, what job is it that you want, right? Is it the same thing that you're doing, but you're just moving departments? Is it changing the whole, whatever, new company, from one company to the next? Do you need to move, literally, move closer to the place that you want to work? Like, you have to think about all those little things that matter, right? If it is something that if it's within the department, like within the same hospital or the same company, but that's a different department, then there's not a lot of decisions you have to make, but there's still a few decisions, right? If it's from one company to a different company, then of course there's a lot more decisions you have to make. So first, coming up with a goal, right? Goal is moving your job or changing your job, whatever that may be, whatever that fits in there for you. Then what do you need to do to get there? Because it's not going to happen overnight, right? You just have to keep making little decisions on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and, monthly basis, whatever that may be. Because from going from where you're at to where you want to be, sometimes it's 2 decisions you have to make. Sometimes it's 15 decisions you have to make. And sometimes it's 70 decisions you have to make. Little decisions, tiny little decisions that you have to make, right? So you got to be willing to make those little decisions if it really matters to you. And if you get to that point and you're like, you know what, this is really not what I want to do, you could always change your mind, right? Living your life is a choice. The life that you want is a choice. Nothing is permanent. You can always change your decision and live differently after getting there. And you really, well, this is not what I thought it was gonna be, right? So finding that out is such a refreshing. It's such a, so nothing I do is permanent, unless I do illegal stuff like kill people and stuff like that, and I go to jail. That's for another day, right? But nothing is permanent. You can always uproot yourself and move. You can always leave a relationship that you're unhappy with. You can always not be friends with certain people because they're not nurturing you, they're not motivating you. You can always cut people out of your life. And then if you feel like, that decision I made was not so great, okay, you can go back to that decision. It's up to you how you want to live your life. So living on purpose means you're making decisions on purpose because you want to live the life that you want. Very doable. Very doable. Right now, my goal that I have is going to the gym consistently. I've used protein powder before. I like it. Cool. But now I'm trying pre-workout mix, the powder that you put in the water, you mix it. And I don't know if it's going to work, so I'm going to try that. And then consistently be going. I've gone to the gym consistently for over a year when I was in Iowa. So it's not something that I have to train myself to do. So that's my goal. What I'm trying to do is tone, not so much lose weight, but toning my body. Because when you tone, the numbers might be the same, but your body goes, that's what I want. So that's the goal. That's from A to B goal. So what I'm going to do is make little decisions, buying workout powder mix, whatever, and or buy the protein powder, and eat healthy. And I have the protein shake that I bought, so I will be drinking that. So little decisions that will get me to that point. Everything is about making little decisions. Everything is about the little habits. Right now I don't have consistently going at this time and getting, I don't have routine, so to speak, right? Because I am not working right now. But I will start in a couple of weeks, like going to work. I'll start. So then I will get off work and I'm going to stop at the gym for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then come home. I've tried working out in the morning. Not for me. I hate waking up in the morning. So even though I would like to wake up and do 20-minute workout, get ready and go to work, I will probably try to push myself to do 3 times a week morning workout and then go to the gym the same days or opposite days. I'm not sure. I don't have that figured out yet. But until I get to that point, then I will make that decision. Until then, I am working out in the morning and I go to the gym. That's the plan. And then I have decided what I'm going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if I eat dinner. So everything is about the little decisions that will get you from where you are to where you want to be. Because I want to live the life I want to live. Like, why not? Who said I can't? Nothing is permanent, right? So you do the same. You can do the same. I wish you the best. Decide on one thing that you want to change, you want to fix, you want to, upgrade. Then continue with that until you get to the point that you want to be. Then come up with something else, right? Until I see you next time. Deuces.